Age of YouTubers is over, because this one is actually very fascinating to me. I want to know exactly what's going on with this. So hopefully you can see the whole thing.
Well, basically, I don't know exactly what the actual intention of this video is, but it's a commentary video. So welcome back to 2018.
Are you serious?
I just whipped up this video like a quick little treat for you to enjoy, if you even care, mainly just to speak my mind on this particular topic. Because
What's the topic? Oh yeah, the age of YouTubers over. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay.
for the last 3 years, I've essentially just kind of separated myself from reality, making all kinds of clickbait videos in order to get the most YouTube views off of this YouTube algorithm. But now it's time to just kind of go back to the roots. I wanted to just discuss on how the age of YouTubers is over. Are you still with me here? Okay. So basically, in the before times, there was essentially just one way to go about doing something, like, for example, being a YouTuber, and that was through turning on your camera and recording yourself and then putting it out there. As the name.
Yeah. Okay, I know where he's gonna go with this. So, if you look at let's say 6 years plus ago, a lot of these big guys were, what's it called? They're more Let's Players and stuff, and just kind of, things are simpler. You know, you didn't have to do all this editing and all this scripting stuff and commentary, detailed description thing. If that makes any sense. Basically, it was simple as you turn on your camera, you talk about the matter, or you play the game, and you don't really have to edit much. It's pretty simple. You know, nowadays you got all these over-edited videos, and it makes sense. I heard that the Tech realm made up a bunch of stories. What is that supposed to mean?
Pertains to. This is what made this stand out, essentially, from the things like paid broadcasting, Netflix, because it is what separated the big bucks, the actual corporations, the actual people that have the money, with real people, the people who should have the most influence, because they actually are us. So that's why YouTube worked, and that's why the idea of it went so far. And I'll even go so far as to say that that is what made it the best idea to ever be made in the entire internet. And yes, even better than Bitcoin. Because when you turn on the TV...
I wouldn't call it the best idea ever made, but I actually... it's a good idea. Actually, never mind. I don't know. With Bitcoin, that's random.
It's all about what people want to see being pushed to the top. Wrong. It's not that. It's only about what pays the most money to get there, or what makes the most money, for example. So, YouTube for all of these years was nothing but people running the entire thing. It was people at the top, people at the bottom, and all in the middle, it was just nothing but people. Because that is what made the website what it was. Now, of course, just having other things, like resources in order to expand yourself to make better videos, is nothing inherently wrong. But things have evolved. They've evolved quite literally backwards. And that's because...
This guy sounds like a successful haul. Well, okay. Bro, okay. That's an interesting comment. I don't even know what to say to that. Maybe one day I'll be more successful than this guy, you know? Maybe. What am I saying? Whatever. Who cares?
It has now come to the point where YouTube is literally just TV. The things at the very top are only the things that make the most money. When we talk about things like T-Series, for example, the controversy of T-Series existing and taking over the one biggest YouTuber and becoming the #1 channel, being the most hated thing instantly in the entire universe, because it was a company, the exact opposite of what represents YouTube. But there was nothing awry in the situation.
I don't even think that at the time that was the biggest channel, by the way. PewDiePie was never... I'm pretty sure there was a bigger channel. I don't know if that's true, though, but I'm pretty certain. Which is why I watch my. What are you saying? Bro is. Okay, that is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous that you're saying that. He just said that he watches his videos and. I don't even wanna. Okay, whatever. I pretend like I didn't read that.
It was just supply and demand. People wanted to watch T-Series. It wasn't actually sub-bots. Which is why it's just kind of peculiar how when Mr. Beast, for example, exists, being the exact same thing, a company with over 100 employees, it's almost like none of that ever even happened. And by no means am I trying to say that Mr. Beast is the same thing as T-Series. Of course it's not. Mr. Beast is a channel that intends to make videos to get the most views possible.
Okay.
Whereas T-Series just intends to make music, get the most views possible. But ultimately, these two companies are valued at the exact same amount as if...
Oh, he's valued at 500 million? That's it? I thought it was over $1 billion by now. 500 mil seems kind of low. And you know how these stupid, like, these, like, you know, value things are usually off by a ton, too. Because you always hear of, like, oh, that's off, you know? So it's probably, like, 750 at least. That's my guess. Coco Melon is an absolute unit nowadays. Let me see something. Oh, wrong button. Coco Melon. Let's go to their channel. 100. Oh my god. Alright, let me just look. Most popular. Oh my. Oh my god. Look at the views. Oh my god. It's lit. Oh my god. How many? What number is that? What number is that? That is over $1 billion. That's $1 trillion. 161 trillion, I'm pretty sure. No, it's 161 billion, never mind. 161 billion, sorry, I misread it. 161 billion! That is so much! Trillion would have been insane. But, like, if you look, the most viewed thing on here, 6.2 billion! And then everything behind it's like, for like a whole scroll, it's like a billion, a billion, a billion, a billion. And then it goes to 900, like, even 900 millions ain't bad, but like, when you look at it, you're like, oh, only 900 million? That's how high it is. This is insane. They have lives. Are they just running the same? I don't even want to click on that. I genuinely don't. Shorts. Let's see how their biggest short is. 38 million? Oh, that's it? Okay, that's... I mean, that makes sense. That is just wild. Leases? What's that? Oh, I don't... Channels? Oh my god. Look at all that. Look at all the languages they have. Espanol has 2 million. How much... my god. There's so much. They have their brand is huge. It's gonna get to $1 trillion semi-soon? No. It'd have to go... Dude, I don't think you know how that works. So basically, it'd have to go to 999 billion to go to $1 trillion. And, well, you know, it's not even close to that. It's like only 161 billion. But even then, it's still... That's an insane number. Like, 160 million, that's just... You only have 920 videos. That's the worst part. I only have 924 videos. I literally... Okay. Let me just click on my own channel, right? I made 708 videos in total. They have 921, and look at their success. That is so stupid. It's just, that's ridiculous. I can't even. I want to know what the most viewed video is in the world of YouTube. So let me search it up. Most viewed video on YouTube. Oh, don't tell me. Oh my god. Cocomelon is in the top 4. Cocomelon's in top 4! Oh my god, it's in the... dude, it's on the, it's number 4 and number 8. It has more than appearances than everything else. Yeah, 12 billion. I need to see this. Is this actually true? Let me just. I have Baby Shark. Oh my God, it's actually 12 billion. Oh my God. Hashtag most view video. Oh my God. What's the highest non-music video? Non-music. 6 years ago? Oh, holy crap, yeah, that's 6 years ago. So it got popular, like, just randomly out of the blue, like, years later. I just realized. That's cool. Uptown Funk is up there, too? Wow. Gangnam Style, that's cringe. That needs to leave. Sorry's up there. God. Katy Perry, all these, okay. But I don't know how accurate this is, by the way. This could be inaccurate, because it's Wikipedia, you know, but if let's just say it is. Despacito is number 2. Let me confirm that it has that. There's no way. Despacito. Just the audio has 676 million views. Oh my God. That's insane. Marshmallow alone, 2.3 billion. I've never even heard this song, 2.7 billion. I'm going down a rabbit hole. I'm going down a rabbit hole I don't need to go down, you know. But is insane. I've never actually even listened to the full song. I don't even know who Daddy Yankee is. It's because people use the YouTube videos to listen to music for free. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. So these were 500 million. Okay, yeah.
2023. One has a faceless logo to it, and one has a face that goes with it, which is a quote-unquote YouTuber. In 2014 on YouTube, there was 90 out of the top 100 channels individual people. In 2023, out of the top 100 channels, there's 87 that are companies. And the top
87 are company. What happened?
Channels?
Wait, let me rewatch that.
There was, quote, YouTuber. In 2014 on YouTube, there was 90 out of the top 100 channels individual people. In 2023, out of the top 100 channels, there's 87 that are companies.
It flipped completely. Oh my lord, that's insane. I see now what his point is. I see what his point is. Now companies are just taking over instead of actual people. Okay.
And the top 20 channels are 100% companies with.
Oh my God. Wow. The dude's voice sounds like yours. No, it doesn't. It literally does not. I don't know why people are saying that. It's so weird. No, like, this is insane to me because. What is that rating, by the way? B+? What does that mean? No, this is insane because, it makes sense because if you want to be more successful, you have to, like, especially nowadays on YouTube, it seems like you need to actually have, like, a production team and stuff, and it feels like you have to kind of, like, make yourself become a company to, like, stay successful and keep on top of everything. Because if you just do it by yourself, you're going to screw yourself over. I don't know if they're talking about, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't technically become a company if you hire a bunch of people, but I would say it is, so I don't know.
With the exception of good old Pewdie, if you want to be an individual influencer, if your dream was always to entertain people for a living, basically your only option now is TikTok.
Okay. That's hitting too personal. That's hitting too personal. Too personal, bro. Too personal.
Or YouTube Shorts. If you wonder why YouTube's algorithm is shifted so much towards YouTube Shorts at this point, just in order to beat TikTok at the very thing that they invented, then you couldn't possibly be more unaware of the world that you live in. You can either have millions of dollars, or you can try to succeed by just keeping people's attention on the screen for about 30 seconds. You will never be able to stand a chance competing otherwise, because the very programming of these platforms are rigged against you.
Oh, what is... what the hell is that? That is like the worst Photoshop I've ever seen.
Videos like this are
Hunters from the world's poorest country. Oh, that just... I don't like that thumbnail. It doesn't represent it well.
the result of this basically happening. The overall dumbing down of the entire world that we see on this internet that used to be so promising.
No, okay, so I saw someone said TikTok is terrible, right? I totally agree with you. The reason why I say this is because TikTok has an issue called the algorithm. When you compare YouTube Shorts to... Why is he surrounded by little blacks? I know, that's why I hate that. Whatever, that's irrelevant. Those thumbnails are terrible. Yes, they are. I hate them. They're crap. Anyways, not the point. When you compare TikTok to YouTube Shorts... I hate saying this because I know I'm going to get a lot of like cringe and people who are like, ugh, YouTube Shorts is so much better than TikTok because the algorithm actually doesn't suck. Okay? You know, with YouTube Shorts, not only are you on a platform which also has videos, polls, and just interactive things as well, which, you know, means like you never have to switch platforms if you want to watch a video, but also the main thing that I like is that unlike TikTok, which is just scrolling to find the video you like, YouTube Shorts, you can pick the video you want to find. So if you're trying to find shorts, you can pick and see the titles and see the thumbnail and go, oh, I'll pick it. Whereas TikTok, I feel like I'm just scrolling to find something I like. I never actually find something I like because the algorithm takes 200 years to actually, you know, figure out what you're into, and by the time it does, I'm not interested. So, yeah. It tries to make your brain horrible by showing degenerate content. Oh yeah, so if you put you're a male, that's another issue with TikTok. If you put you're a male, you're gonna be thrown softcore porn. I've experienced it and I hate it. I got out of it, but I can see how people can easily fall down that rabbit hole of, you know, just keep on watching it, and next thing you know, their whole recommended's full of it, and they can't get out of it because there's nothing they can do. YouTube Shorts gives better content, while TikTok is showing you crap that involves weird stuff, and I don't know. And also, it feels like TikTok is not as filtered because I've seen some really weird crap. I don't know. Overall, I don't prefer TikTok, so I stay logged out of it for the most part. That's just me, though. Bro just said he hates small soft corn porn because you want medium corn porn. Like, what the hell does that mean? YouTube Shorts is decently bad, but TikTok is trying to make you a worse person. YouTube isn't there. It's just a... I don't even know what the last word is. Mr. Beast's thumbnails make me not want to click on the videos. Yeah, I don't like his thumbnails. They look weird. They just always look over dramatic and like all hype. It's like, what the hell, you know? Imagine if YouTube Shorts creators get paid. They do. They actually do. They've changed that like this year, actually. You get paid. So, it's actually... It's not the best money maker, but I've seen people get some good money. Alright, anyways. This is such an interesting conversation, because it needs to be said. Yeah, this one video is taking like way too long to finish.
Used to be able to provide actual reach as a person to the world itself. Now, unless you feel like taking an oversaturated, watered-down, copy and pasted style such as this, you will not make...
I'm sorry, that was so unexpected. What the hell?
Watered-down, copy and pasted style such as this.
What the hell is this? Day 4. Day 4. What is that? What is that even like? What? That just looks so weird. Something's off. Like he looks like he green screened himself into that or something, because he looks like there's no just that. Oh my god. I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's bad, like that he's with these people. I'm just saying like, it just looks so fake. Like, the lighting from him is way too bright compared to everyone else. Like, it looks like there's like a professional light just shine at him, and everyone else has just got the sun. I don't know if that makes sense, but he looks like way too like unrealistic. show thumbnail of dude getting water to kids. I agree. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It just looks like he faked himself. Yeah, he is holding that kid kind of weird. Not gonna lie, it looks like he's kind of gripping. It's like, oh, that's a little suspicious. Anyways, okay.
This, you will not make it. You might get table scraps, don't get me wrong. You can still get places. But this is what has constantly gotten on my nerves, especially as of recently. $10 million does not equal skill. Getting to the very top on your own does not equal luck. It goes both ways. But the one thing that is for sure, especially at least about YouTube in general, is that the only thing that's left is the one thing that it vowed to destroy. It is TV. Whatever makes the most money.
Alright, let's not. Okay, we also need to talk. If he's saying it is TV, let's not even talk about the fact that they sell movies on here, dude. They literally sell the ability to watch movies. I mean, YouTube has got so much going for it. One of the things I always found weird is you can just rent movies. Like, what, why? Why do you rent a movie on stupid YouTube? Like, who does that? Well, but some idiot's gonna be like, oh, it's so cheap! Oh my god, it's so worse. It's like Buffoon. What? Who watches YouTube TV? I don't know, but it gets recommended to me a decent amount for some reason. Like, it'll be like, hey, here's the new Marvel movie. Go rent. I'm like, Buffoon, I'm not doing that. You know? Don't know anyone who's bought a movie from YouTube, though. Yeah, I don't know either. You actually bought a movie from YouTube. That's... Okay, respect to you. Anyways, I'm going to continue this.
Is what everyone sees. It's vapid, repetitive, and meaningless. It's basically just two segregated groups at this point. The huge corporations with hundreds of employees and millions of dollars who can afford to keep your attention on the screen and have their content be palatable enough to make the money for the platform. Or the everyday peasants that can maybe do that for about 10 to 30 seconds in order to dumb down the average attention.
Well, yeah, see, the problem is I'd say that if it wasn't for crappy attention span in the average viewer, I think that the average person could definitely compete with corporations, but they definitely can't now because it's not like the corporations have like this. I mean, yes, they have the money and resources, but if you had enough skill, you can easily just be on the same level as corporations. The problem comes down to is the attention span is so low in the average person that making a video is hard. Like, most people are not. Like, if I look at my analytics, for example, people just stop. They click off like in the first like 30 seconds. Most people do. But even on shorts, most people click off in like the first 10 seconds. Like, I mean, it just seems like that's a trend. I don't know. Maybe I'm not entertaining or something, and my stuff is crappy, but that seems to be how it is. And I mean, it's like, I guess the point is like, if you want to make videos, good luck. You gotta do other stuff too. You send this guy links to a shader. Yeah, he's got a good shader and pretty realistic graphics, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't like how like the Iron Shovel looks and stuff, but it's still decent.
Span of the kids that use the internet, kind of like you and me. And I don't want it to seem like I'm giving flack to anyone. Because personally, there is nothing that I have against anything like Mr. Beast, or even T-Series, aside from
I mean, look at those furnaces, hold up.
There is nothing that I have against any.
Those furnaces look kind of ugly. I don't know why. That crafting bench kind of looks like weird. Why am I commenting on... Okay, it's fine. Are you down to watch boxing? No, I'm not a big boxing watcher.
Anything like Mr. Beast, or even T-Series, aside from the memes. I never gave a frick either way. So
I hate when people say that. They're like, I don't give a freak. Like, buddy, just say the word. I don't care if you get demonetized, which if you do, that's utterly ridiculous. But it sounds... If you say freak, it's like, dude, you just might as well say the word. Like, just... It sounds so stupid. It makes you sound like a little kid. Say the N-word right now. That is completely different, Buffoon. Bro wants me to say, like, something that I can't say. Like, it's basically a slur if I said it. which I'm not gonna do that. Duh, I'm not gonna do that. It's not the same at all.
The age of YouTubers is over. And it's quite sad, because even when I had just first started this channel, it really wasn't like that. It truly felt invigorating to know that you could actually have a voice bigger than the companies.
Also, doesn't this guy, I know it's the first video on YouTube, doesn't this guy only have like one video on his channel that has like over 150 million views or something ridiculous? It's not I don't remember what his channel's called, but pretty sure that's the case, which is very interesting to me. You guys see how crazy the stadium gets when Clove America scores in the first off, I mean, I don't know, soccer. I don't want to watch sports. I'm not really interested.
And the celebrities and the politicians and the corporations and even the world leaders. But it's just no longer like that. It has just blended in with everything else. And we're once again back to square one. But I still hope that in the future, in the distance, that there is some way that we can get that back. But either way, if you really actually watch through this whole video, then I may have just proven myself wrong.
Actually, okay, so there's a feature in YouTube where you can look where people, like, clicked on, I think clicked off the most, or, okay, so this is the most replayed. What did you say there? I don't know. Oh, because he said, like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Actually, I don't even know. I see, like, these, like, you know, like, bars, like, these wavy things. I don't know what they represent. I always assume it's where the most amount of, like, people, like, click on. Because it seems like the highest point, I don't know if you can see it, by the way, but the highest wave is when the most replayed thing shows up. I don't know how it works. Like, you can see, like, a lot of people clicked on and then fell off, and I don't know. What is the most replayed? It's when he, told, how much, what's it called? How much corporations were in, the top 100 YouTube channels.
You're actually not too far gone. My name is Dallas, aka Infernus. And,
Innocent Buffoon. Dallas, K Infernus. Bro, your channel is not called that, Buffoon. Also, I'm leaving a like on this.
So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm not going to keep up any more of your time. Thanks for watching.
No, I know it says most replayed. I know that. I'm just saying, like, I'm wondering what the waves mean.
See me in the next one.
Okay, how long is this outro? Let's see. Okay, so it's a solid 39 seconds. How did you edit those comments to look like that? Like, you put the... Like, okay, I don't... do I care? No. Let's see what his outro is. Okay, his outro is kind of... Remind my Rickroll. The song is banned from the internet. Anyways, I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole.